Thursday, September 4th, 2025. Doing an inspection on this roof here for possible hail damage. The hail damage right there you see on the screen here. Yes, that's sarcasm. So a couple things real quick. This is a call for a second opinion on hail damage on this roof, and I just want to bring you guys along, whether you're a contractor, an insurance adjuster, one of those forensic engineer guys that inspect to see if it actually is hail damage based on the factual evidence, not just knock, 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 you got storm damage, I can get that bought. Let's have a friendly discussion down below. We're going to go over some things. I'm going to give you my honest opinion of 25 years of roofing, not knocking doors. I don't want to offend anyone. The channel has gained a little reach, and this is to inform people and have a friendly discussion. So just looking up here, I'm going to point out some factual things here with this. I have never seen hail damage rub a roof like this, where it's kind of a linear line across the shingle. And when you have hail damage, it's going to smash the shingle, not perfectly symmetrical, somewhat semi-symmetrical. It's going to smash the granules into the asphalt. Some might come off. The asphalt will be smashed in. You won't see the fiberglass exposed if you see the asphalt blistering off, showing the exposed asphalt. There's one up here. I'll find it here in a minute. You don't see this kind of damage. Also, the slope and the facet and where it's facing here. Now, is there some potential hail damage in here? Yes. Hail is very subjective. Hey, look at this right here. See this little spot right there? Is that hail damage? Oh my God, it's hail damage. Call the insurance company. Or is it thumb damage? Or is it just an old, worn out roof that might be wearing that had pebbles or large raindrops hit it, knocking granules off? It's an oxidized asphalt shingle. A lot of guys out there knocking on doors, never installed roofs. They're just taught to fight insurance company. Now, I ask you guys whether you're a homeowner, somebody selling a home, buying a home, or even a contractor, a salesman, step back. If you're an insurance guy and you know what hail damage really is, and you're not taught, oh, everything is hail damage because I'm going to get insurance to buy it. Take you out of the equation. You're not trying to line your pocket. It's been a cash grab for way too long. That's why insurance companies are fighting back. It's an old, worn out roof. I want your honest opinion. Let's comment down below. So looking at this, kind of give you a little bit of an idea. It's going to smash the shingles. It's going to knock granules off. I mean, I'm seeing missing granules because it's an old, dried out, oxidized asphalt shingle. I've seen hail damage. I've gone to plenty of jobs that have had hail damage, like literally smashed holes in the roof and missing ridge cap because hail the size of my fist blew through the roof. This isn't hail damage. If you look at it, it's not random in a pattern where hail would hit. Let's also look at something else. So, north slope, you don't see one bit of that on this north-facing slope right here. The amount of granules in this, I'll try to go slower so you guys can see it here. It's a north slope. You'll find a big consistent pattern on, is it a south-facing slope, a west-facing slope that gets the brunt of the sun that might overheat? Yes, I understand storms blow in a certain direction. The hail is going to impact it like that. If it hits the slope kind of perpendicular right into the edge of the roof, it's going to transition that energy into that roof facet, causing more damage. If it's coming down this backside, it's not going to hit it. That's all depending upon which way the storm blows. So keep that in mind, because we're going to go look at another section over there. Eastern-ish colored or side here. It has a little wear to it. Again, could there be, I mean, I'm seeing more issues with nail pops and worn out shingles and being dry, brittle, and blistering. Right again, turn here again. This is a north slope right here. Moss, mildew, good indication this is getting to be up there in age. It's perfectly sunny right here. Is a north slope. I don't see any of that. Let's jump over here to the south slope. This is what I want to kind of point out right here. Near this valley coming down, consistent, is a big worn out pattern. Hail will be very inconsistent across an entire facet. You might be like, well, that got directly impacted, right? Why is there no direct impact right over here on the same facing slope, right? Why is it right here? Let me back out a little bit here. Let's look at some of this here. Again, you might have had a couple little bitty pea-sized hails hit an area. This is just shingles wearing out. There's a line across the shingle. It's kind of common on that other side, maybe an issue with the manufacturer. The granule adhesion not sticking in. It's old, it's brittle, could be 15, 20 years old. Hail doesn't cause a line like that. I'm sorry, I don't think this is hail damage. You let me know your comments, comment down below, let me know what you think. Disclaimer, you could drop little bitty pebbles on this when it's that old and it can knock some off. Does that mean it's hail damaged and bad? Take an old 1988 car, right? and it's old, and it has bad paint, it's just worn out, it's old, and you get a little bit of stuff that hits it. Should the insurance company be on the hook for that? Yes, insurance companies make a lot of money, and the industry is changing. So if you're a salesman out there, if you're a door knocker, I urge you to build a brand, maybe leave the company you're working for, start your own, build a brand. Get away from the door knocking. Homeowners, you get people not gonna, this is the reason I want to get into that. I've seen a common theme develop over the last year. Insurance companies are fighting back. More and more people get it taught out there to fight the insurance company, stick the bill to somebody else, hooray, you're great. Those are also the guys you gotta be careful with because they're gonna sub it to whoever. I'm not saying it's always gonna be bad, just kind of what I see. So the other thing with this, with real estate transactions, what I'm seeing a lot of lately is the home inspector says you got hail damage. I think that's what happened here. I'm not positive, but I think that's what happened because the seller is the one that contacted us, their agent that knows me did. I've had a lot this year in 2025 say, yep, we're buying this home. Inspector said there's hail damage. He sent another roofer out, said there's hail damage. Insurance company does it. I've seen the MO of some of these guys. Inspector has a sister company that does roof installs. Kind of conflict of interest. His pattern, every roof he goes to has hail damage. Or he subs it to somebody he knows or contacts his buddy, gets a referral kickback, whatever the case may be. The roofs wear out, especially oxidized asphalt shingles. I don't see this being hail damage. Walk around some other spots here real quick. So this is going to be kind of a western-ish facing side. Again, it's just kind of very random, more like linear lines. Like right here, for example, I see 2 shingles in a row that have a consistent pattern. Let me zoom in on 1X here. Where right here, there's a line. Right here's a line. Right above it, the shingle above it, kind of the same area. Near that shadow zone, right? And that shadow line. If you're not sure of the shingle anatomy, you got your laminate part, your shim back here that laminates on the backside. You got your sawtooth part. This is glued to it. And there's a shadow line here from the manufacturer. It gives it a little definition. Some shingle brands have a bigger shadow line. But what you're seeing right here is really worn out in the shadow line. Is that hail damage? If you're a salesman, everything's hail damage. You got to knock that door, baby. I don't see hail damage. I really wish people would give their honest opinion. If something is hail damage, maybe it wouldn't be so bad for insurance companies trying to fight back. And the industry's changing. So if you rely on it, this is your warning. You're going to need to maybe shift and pivot. Homeowners, do your due diligence, do your research. If you're buying a home or selling a home, be cautious on who you're using and what they tell you and who they recommend to you. This is probably kind of just like, wow, now I'm really confused, but I don't see hail damage on this. Let me know in the comments below and what your position is. Are you a contractor? Is this really hail damage or is it something else? Maybe an old worn out roof. Are you an adjuster? I know you guys out there follow me and you're happy that I'm one of the very few out there that will call it as they see it. And this isn't hail damage. Not to me anyway. Let me know what you think, and until next time, we'll see you then.